What's going on, everybody? This is Dottie with Ignite Cinemas, and today I'm gonna be giving you an awesome tutorial on how to make some fire thumbnails using only your phone and an app. Let's get it. So you just created an awesome video and you're about to upload it to YouTube. However, you need a fire thumbnail and you don't have Photoshop and you wanna use something on your phone. Well, what if I told you there's an app that I use all the time and the thumbnails come out phenomenal? Well, I'm about to teach you what that app is and how to do it step by step. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this Phonto app tutorial. Now, first things first, you're gonna wanna actually have the app on your phone. Now, I'm team iPhone, woo woo. So I would go to the App Store and you simply type in Phonto and it should pop up there. I have it already, so let's go ahead and open it. Now, this is super handy. I love the ease of use of this app, so I don't even have to load up Photoshop and I can upload thumbnails on the go. It's really handy. I love it. To start, we could click anywhere on the screen. Now, you guys can pay extra to remove the up top endorsements and stuff, but I'm a savage. I keep it rolling. So I'm gonna click right here and you guys could take a photo albums, plain image. There's two ways to do it right here. So you can either go in your photo albums and upload a photo. Now, I already have one right here that's, I know for a fact, that's sized specifically for a thumbnail, which is 1920 by 1080. So I would use this photo and go ahead and hit done, and voila, I end up right there. Or you guys can do this as well. You guys can double click right there and go plain image. I'll select a background and we'll do a custom size right here, and we'll do 1920 by 1080. And this is if you didn't have your image already fit to that. Come up here and we're gonna use, and we can use it. Voila. Matter of fact, we'll click right here, come to add image, and we will select our image. Let's say I'm gonna do this for I love basketball, and then we would size it. Almost there. And voila. And you guys can start working from here, but I'm gonna use the other image. I wanted to show you guys this. Here's the final I did for this thumbnail. But let's go back and let's go from a previous image. I'm gonna reset it. That's the only way I could do it. There's no reset button I couldn't find. I'm gonna go photo albums. I want to do my image right here. You guys can hit done. Voila. And I know for a fact this is 1920 by 1080. So first things first, you can click anywhere on here and you can hit add text. So I'm gonna put try this. You guys can change the font from here. There's a whole load of cool fonts that it comes pre-equipped with. Really awesome fonts. You guys can upload your fonts too. Like I have the fonts I use for my logo on here, which is cool. And some of my favorites that I use and the recent ones I've used, it's all right here under the star. Right now I'm using this Futura extra bold. I like this because it reminds me of Nike. And I'm gonna roll with this. Try this, and then when we click the font, click the text, we have all these options right here. Text, which we already entered. You guys can change the font, which we already discussed. The style, like if you wanted to change the color, we can definitely do that. If you want to add a stroke, we can do that. So many options. I don't like that. I'm gonna put alpha. And then we have this background thing where we can add blocks to the back of it, which I really love because I like this type of style. It takes a little bit longer to do in Photoshop, but when we do it like this, well, it's a heck of a lot easier. Boom, look, I got it. Someone says try this. Click on size and we can scale it up or scale it down. Leave it like that. Let's drag this around on the screen. Tilt, it's pretty self-explanatory. You get a tilt. I'm not gonna use a tilt actually. I'm not feeling that for this. But I'm gonna scale it up. Then we could hit the move button and we can click this along. The learning curve on this app is really quick and easy, which was one of the main reasons why I enjoy this. Also, if we want to add like other images, if we have like arrows that we downloaded, we can do so, or we can use add item, and there's actually some pre arrows and different type of things on here. Now I don't know why I added this. You could click it and go all the way over here to remove, and it removes it for you. So let's try that again. I'm gonna just say arrow, and I'm not feeling the color, so I'm gonna change the color to yellow. Now these are pre-saved. You can save certain colors. This specific orange is not on the color wheel, so I really got it dialed in, y'all. And you guys can save them if you want. You can enter any hex code right here, and you guys can, like for example, this is E47126. Boom, hit done, and it will be saved. Voila, tilt it. And that's how we do that. The only downfall I'll say that I didn't like is when I'm starting to, they don't have like a duplicate button. So let's say I want to add some emojis, and this is perfect if you want to add emojis too to your thumbnails. And let's say I want to get real clickbaity on them. Let's say I want to duplicate it. Well, I'm looking, there's a curve, there's 3D and erase, but there's no duplicate, which is a bummer. So I would literally have to add text, add another one, and then try to find what was the size of this. 1.72, and I can keep the same size, move it. But you know, it's trial and error. You guys can get crafty and do what you want. And if we want to move, we can highlight, select and highlight, and we can choose the move right here. Or if we want to change the styles, we can do that multiple times. But I really wish there was like a duplicate button. I'm gonna roll with this right here. We simply come to this button over here, and we save the image, and it's saved. And you might get a little ad like this if you didn't want to pay for the elite version. Okay, and we come over here to photos, and what do we have? And it's ready to upload to YouTube. So we can come here, boom, and change the thumbnail from the phone. I didn't have to go into Photoshop, no nothing. It was all right here. So if I want to erase this, I end up just deleting the app and then going back to it and starting fresh. So PS, let me punch in real quick. I'm gonna use this as an example. Let's say I want to have some text, do these moves. Okay, let's say I wanted to make it pop. So I would come up here, add an item, add a square. We can change the size of it, tilt it up, play around with the color so it could be more transparent, and you guys can see what's gonna get cut out, what's not, so you get a better idea. I'm gonna change this color to like black or gray. Boom. So if you don't want that transparency, we can boost that back up. Come over here to save image. It's okay. Ad pops up, we ignore that, and look, we have it right there. And this was quick. I've done this in like quick 5 minutes. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, go ahead and smash that like button for me right now. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, as well as Final Cut Pro 10 tutorials, vlogs, unboxings, and reviews, and of course, video business strategies, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. And as always, don't forget to ignite. See ya.